recently she endorsed me a couple weeks ago, and something happened because I had to admit I didn't know a whole lot about her. But I do know that our supporters were so enthusiastic about it, they went up and bumped up her sales of her records by 600%. So it is a great pleasure to be here to talk to young people, because our campaign has been known to being a great appeal to young people. And a lot of times people ask me that. I don't know the exact reason for it. But for one thing, I do talk to a lot of young people. I ask them, why are you enthusiastic about the campaign? One of the most common answers that I get is that I endorse the Constitution and defend the Constitution constantly in Washington, and that's very appealing to young people. Also, young people like individuals who will stick to principles, and in Washington, sometimes the two parties mesh together, and there's not too many times that it's not too infrequent, that I feel obligated to vote by myself, which means that I'm sticking to that principle, and when they see that, they say that he won't go back and forth, but he'll always stick to principle. But there are some other issues that are very important to young people that I find they recite to me when I talk to them. One thing is it seems like it's inherent in young people that we have a government and we have a president that is very cautious about going to war. There's no reason in the world that we cannot be strict constitutionalists, strong national defense, and say that we should not send young people off to war unless it's absolutely necessary, and necessary for our national security, and a declaration of this war is made. Make the declaration, fight the war, win it, and get it over and come home. In the last 10 years, we have been fighting endless wars in the Middle East. We're in 135 countries. We have 900 bases around the world, and we're flat out broke. And the country knows it, the world knows it, that we're in a financial crisis, and that's what you're inheriting. But just in the last 10 years, yours and my national debt has gone up $4 trillion because of those expenditures. Now, if we thought it was necessary to fight these wars for our national defense, that would be something that would be worth considering. But it really isn't. Some of these wars are fought for who knows what reasons. We go in. Sometimes we don't even go in with permission of the Congress. This president currently has gone into countries by getting permission from the United Nations and NATO. He should only get permission from the American people through a vote of the Congress. Young people bring to my attention when I ask them why they're interested in what I'm doing is because I emphasize very much the nature of money. Money is a very important issue, because if you can destroy the money, you can destroy the economy, and that's what we have been doing. The founders knew something about that. The founders understood something about this because we had runaway inflation at the beginning of the Constitutional Convention by that time. So they said in the Constitution that only gold and silver could be legal tender, there shouldn't be a central bank, there shouldn't be a Federal Reserve System, and you're not allowed to print money. But for over 100 years, we have rejected that notion. We print the money, the value of the money goes down, and your prices go up. So if you're thinking about college, all you have to do is look back over the last 10 or 20 years, and the cost of education has skyrocketed. That isn't because education cost goes up, that's because of the value of the money that goes down. And young people know this, they're studying, they're looking at Austrian economics, and they're looking at the Federal Reserve System, because it is the business cycle that can be explained by understanding monetary policy and the Federal Reserve. Economic liberty is very important, and you come to the conclusion that economic liberty is important because individual liberty is important. In our founding, Jefferson stated very clearly that our lives and our lives are gifts from our God, and therefore your income, the fruits of your labor, should be yours and not the government's to spend.